Hi friends, welcome back to our Lord of the Rings poetry reading as we march along through the Two Towers today. Probably won't be as long as the Fellowship of the Ring video because there was a lot more poems in that one than I remembered. Through Rohan, over fen and field, where long grass grows, the west wind comes walking, and about the walls it goes. What news from the west, O wandering wind, do you bring to me tonight? Have you seen Boromir the Tall, by moon or by starlight? I saw him ride over 7 streams, over waters wide and gray. I saw him walk in empty lands until he passed away. Into the shadows of the north, I saw him then no more. The north wind may have heard the horn of the son of Denethor. O Boromir, from the high walls westward I looked afar, but you came not from the empty lands where no men are. From the mouths of the sea the south wind flies, from the sandhills and the stones. The wailing of the gulls it bears, and at the gate it moans. What news from the south, O sighing wind, do you bring to me at eve? Where now is Boromir the fair, he tarries, and I grieve. Ask not of me where he doth dwell, so many bones there lie, on the white shores and the dark shores, under the stormy sky. So many have passed down Anduin to find the flowing sea. Ask of the north wind news of them, the north wind sends to me. O Boromir, beyond the gate the seaward road runs south. But you come not with the wailing gulls from the grey sea's mouth. From the gate of kings the north wind rides, and past the roaring falls, and clear and cold about the tower its loud horn calls. What news from the north, O mighty wind, do you bring to me today? What news of Boromir the bold, for he is long away? Beneath Amon Hen I heard his cry, there many foes he fought. His cloven shield, his broken sword, they to the water brought. His head so proud, his face so fair, his limbs they laid to rest, and Rauros, golden Rauros falls, bore him upon its breast. O Boromir, the tower of guard shall ever northward gaze, to Rauros, golden Rauros falls, until the end of days. It was funny, I always thought, when I first read this, it was a little rude that they didn't let Gimli have a verse, because there's 3. They do the north wind, the west wind, and the south wind, and they don't do the east wind because obviously that's where all the evil comes from. Gondor, Gondor, between the mountains and the sea, west wind blew there, the light upon the silver tree. Fell like bright rain in gardens of the kings of old. O proud walls, white towers, O winged crown and throne of gold. O Gondor, Gondor, shall men behold the silver tree, or west wind blow again between the mountains and the sea? Learn now the lore of living creatures. First name the 4, the free peoples, eldest of all the elf children. Dwarf the delver, dark are his houses, Ent the earthborn, old as mountains, Man the mortal, master of horses, Beaver the builder, Buck the leaper, Bear bee hunter, Boar the frighter, Hound is hungry, Hare is fearful, Eagle and eyrie, oxen pasture, Hart horn crowned, hawk is swiftest, Swan the whitest, serpent coldest, and half-grown hobbits the hole dwellers. In the willow meads of Tisarnan I walked in the spring. Ah, the sight and smell of the spring in Non-Tisarian. And I said it that was good. I wandered in summer in the elm woods of Asarland. Ah, the light and the music in the summer by the 7 rivers of Osir. And I thought that was best. To the beaches of Neldoreth I came in the autumn. Ah, the gold and red and sighing of leaves in the autumn in Tarna Neldor. It was more than my desire. To the pine trees upon the highlands of Dortholion I climbed in the winter. Ah, the wind and the whiteness and the black branches of winter upon Oronathon. My voice went up and sang in the sky, and now all those lands lie under the wave, and I walk in Amberona, in Taormanora, in Eldamar, in my own land, in the country of Fangorn, where the roots are long, and the years lie thicker than the leaves in Taormanolime. When spring unfolds the beechen leaf, and sap is in the bough, when light is on the wildwood stream, and wind is on the brow, when the stride is long, and breath is deep, and keen the mountain air, come back to me, and say my land is fair. When spring is come to garth and field, and corn is in the blade, when blossom like a shining snow is on the orchard laid, when shower and sun upon the earth with fragrance fill the air, I'll linger here, and will not come, because my land is fair. When summer lies upon the world, and in a noon of gold, beneath the roof of sleeping leaves the dreams of trees unfold, when woodland halls and green and cool, and wind is in the west, come back to me, and say my land is best. When summer warms the hanging fruit and burns the berry brown, when straw is cold and ear is white, and harvest comes to town, when honey spills and apple swells, though wind be in the west, I'll linger here beneath the sun, because my land is best. When trees shall fall and starless night be your sunless day, when wind is in the deadly east, then in the bitter rain, I'll look for thee and call to thee, I'll come to thee again. When winter comes and singing ends, when darkness falls at last, when broken is the barren brow, and light and labor past, I'll look for thee and wait for thee until we meet again. Together we will take the road beneath the bitter rain. Together we will take the road that leads into the west, and far away we'll find a land where both our hearts may rest. O Orofarne lesamista carnime, O rowan fair upon your hair, how white the blossom lay. O rowan mine, I saw you shine upon a summer's day. Your rind so bright, your leaves so light, your voice so cool and soft. Upon your head how golden red the crown you bore aloft. O rowan dead, upon your head your hair is dry and gray, your crown is spilled, your voice is stilled, for ever and a day. O Orifarne, lesamista, carnimerie. To Isengard, though Isengard be ringed and barred with doors of stone, though Isengard be strong and hard, as cold as stone and bare as bone, we go to war, to hew the stone and break the door. For bowl and bough are burning now, the furnace roars, we go to war. To land of gloom with tramp of doom, with roll of drum we come, to Isengard with doom we come, with doom we come, with doom we come. Where now are the Dunedain, Elessar, Elessar? Why do thy kinsfolk wander afar? Near is the hour when the lost should come forth, and the grey company ride from the north. But dark as the path appointed for thee, the dead watch the road that leads to the sea. Legolas Greenleaf, long under tree, in joy thou hast lived, beware of the sea. If thou hearest the cry of the gull on the shore, thy heart shall then rest in the forest no more. Where now the horse and the rider? Where is the horn that was blowing? Where is the helm and the hauberk and the bright hair flowing? Where is the hand on the harp string and the red fire glowing? Where is the spring and the harvest and the tall corn growing? They have passed like rain on the mountain, like a wind in the meadow. The days have gone down in the west, behind the hills into shadow. Who shall gather the smoke of the dead wood burning, or behold the flowering years from the sea returning? In Dwymodene in Lorien, seldom have walked the feet of men, few mortal eyes have seen the light that lies there ever long and bright. Galadriel, Galadriel, clear is the water of your well, white is the star in your white hand, unmarred, unsustained is leaf and land. In Dwymodene in Lorien, more fair than thoughts of mortal men. Ere iron was found, or tree was hewn, when young was mountain under moon, ere ring was made, or rod was woe, it walked the forests long ago. Hence the earth-born, old as mountain, the wide walkers, water drinking, and hungry as hunters, the hobbit children, the laughing folk, the little people. Tall ships and tall kings, 3 times 3, what brought they from the foundered land over the flowing sea? 7 stars and 7 stones and 1 white tree. The cold hard lands, they bites our hands, they gnaws our feet, the rocks and stones are like old bones, all bare of meat, but stream and pool is wet and cool, so nice for feet, and now we wish. Alive without breath, as cold as death, never thirsting, ever drinking, clad in mail, never clinking, drowns on dry land, thinks an island is a mountain, thinks a fountain is a puff of air, so sleek, so fair, what a joy to meet, we only wish to catch a fish, so juicy sweet. Gray as a mouse, big as a house, nose like a snake, I make the earth shake, as I tramp through the grass, trees crack as I pass, with horns in my mouth, I walk in the south, flapping big ears, beyond count of years, I stump around and round, never lie on the ground, not even to die, Olifant am I, biggest of all, huge, old, and tall, if ever you'd met me, you wouldn't forget me, if you never do, you won't think I'm true, but old Olifant am I, and I never lie. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully I will get the Return of the King poems up soon. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, and I hope I see you in the next one.